Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in the beautiful Andalusian town of Ronda in Spain. This place has a lot of history and is famous for two things, the incredible bridge and bullfighting. It's also a white town and you will know why as I wander into the streets. This park is Alameda del Tajo and right at the end is a viewpoint which offers an amazing view of Ronda and its surroundings. But I will come back to the viewpoint later in the day. Here's the agenda for today. First, I will visit the famous Bullring, then the incredible Ronda Bridge. After exploring the bridge, I'll wander into the old town and its street with white houses. Then I'll walk into the El Tayo Gorge in search of the other two bridges. Yes, there are three bridges here. The new bridge, the old bridge, and the Roman or the Arab bridge. We have reached the famous Bullring of Ronda, or Plaza de Toros de Ronda. This bullring is one of the oldest and most prestigious bullrings in Spain, and is also the birthplace of modern bullfighting. It was built in 1785 by Jose Martin de Aldahuela, the same architect who designed Ronda's new bridge. That's our tour guide, and he was trying to explain something, but I was more interested in exploring the surroundings. You know, when a tour guide tries to explain something, it feels like I'm sitting in a classroom and for some reason I can't pay attention to what the teacher is trying to say. There was also a famous bullfighter in Ronda called Pedro Romero. He revolutionized bullfighting in the 18th century by fighting bulls on foot instead of horseback, setting the standard for modern bullfighting. Right now I'm walking through the outer section of the bullring. So how do you reach Ronda? Ronda is about 100 kilometers from Malaga and 130 kilometers from Seville. You can either drive here by renting a car or take a bus. Other option is to book a day trip with one of the many tour operators from Malaga, just like I did. I would really like to spend a night here as I've seen the pictures of the city at night and the city looks incredible once the sun goes down. And this is where they keep the bulls. And if you go down these stairs, it will lead you to the path that takes you to where the real action happens. This is quite the entrance to the bullring, and this is from where the bulls enter the arena. Wow, just look at this. Just imagine watching a bullfight in this arena. What an experience it would be. The bullring is 66 meters in diameter and features a double row of 136 Tuscan columns, creating a stunning circular two-tiered gallery where spectators watch the fight. Unlike many Spanish bullrings, Ronda's is entirely made of stone, giving it an elegant and historic feel. The bullring also houses a museum which showcases the history of bullfighting, traditional costumes, and weapons used by famous matadors. Now let's take a final look at the bullring before we head out. I'm back in the new town now, and that is the famous Turon shop, Vincent's. You can find these shops across Spain selling the traditional nougats or turons. And we are at the legendary and breathtaking bridge of Ronda, or Puente Nuevo. There's a small gallery under the bridge which you can visit, and it requires a ticket. It was probably 3 or 4 euros. The gorge that you see is the El Tayo Gorge. So this bridge is called the New Bridge. But despite its name, it's over 230 years old, completed in 1793 after 42 years of construction. It's called the New Bridge because it is newer than the other two bridges in town. The bridge spans the El Tajo Gorge, connecting Ronda's old town, La Ciudad, with the new town. Right now, I'm walking towards the old town. Now, the bridge stands at the staggering height of 120 meters above the Guadalquivir River. The architect Jose Martin, who built the bridge and the Bullring, also designed Malaga's famous cathedral. During its construction, over 50 workers died due to the dangerous conditions. The bridge also has a chamber built into its central arc, which was originally used as a prison. During the Spanish Civil War from 1936 to 1939, it is said that the prisoners were thrown from the bridge into the gorge below. I'm in the old town now, and you can see how beautiful the white houses and the narrow cobblestone streets are. And walking through these streets is like taking a step back in time. Ronda's history dates back to the Celts, which settled here in the 6th century BC. It was later ruled by Romans, Visigoths, Moors, and Christians, each leaving their mark on the town's culture and architecture. When the Celts settled here, they named the town as Arunda. When the Romans took over the city, they named it as Ronda. Just look at this beautiful church. In the 8th century AD, the Moors came to the city, and Ronda gained much of its Islamic architectural heritage during their period. This here is Iglesias de Santa Maria la Mayor. Originally, this site was home to Ronda's main mosque during the Moorish rule, that is from 8th to the 15th centuries. After the Christian Reconquista in 1485, the mosque was converted into a church, but some Islamic elements still remain. The church was built over several centuries, combining Gothic, Renaissance, and Baroque styles. Look at these orange trees. You will find orange trees across Andalusia. This one has quite a few juicy oranges. The credit for the presence of oranges in Andalusia goes to the Moors. When they came to Spain, they brought oranges with them. And if you have seen my Seville and Alcazaba vlogs, you would have noticed the abundance of orange trees in those places. Damn, just look at these streets and the white houses. How beautiful they are. People live in these houses, and I'm not sure how they feel watching tourists walk these streets every day. Imagine opening the windows of your house and you are met with the sight of tourists from different countries walking in your neighborhood. I suppose the residents must have gotten used to this. There are a lot of Spanish restaurants here with a view where you can enjoy Spanish tapas and delicacies or just relax with a glass of wine. But I'm not here to relax, I'm gonna go down the gorge chasing the best views. During the 19th century, Ronda was notorious for bandits and smugglers, and this gorge was a perfect hiding spot for them. But today there are no bandits, just these beautiful views. That is the sound of the peacock. Is that a mating call? I'm not really sure because I'm not an expert in birds. But just look at this view. This easily has become my favorite part of Ronda. Have you noticed that there are not a lot of tourists down here? Most of them stick to the new bridge and the old town. That is probably because the trail does require a fair bit of fitness. Coming down is easy, but going back up is going to be a bit challenging. Listen to the sound of the river flowing and the birds singing. How peaceful and relaxing is this? This is the old bridge or the Puente Viejo. It was built in 1616 during the Christian era and served as the main connection between Ronda's old Moorish quarter and the newer parts of the city before the new bridge was constructed. Despite its name, it's not the oldest bridge in Ronda. The Roman bridge predates it, which we will see in a bit. This is the old gate of Ronda. Built in the 13th century during Muslim rule, it served as the main entrance to the fortified city. It was once heavily guarded and played a huge role in defending the city during the Reconquista, when Christian forces attacked Ronda in 1485. But now it offers the best view of the city, in my opinion. I'll continue walking down as I see a green landscape at a distance. Now, Ronda is believed to have inspired a pivotal scene in Ernest Hemingway's novel For Whom the Bell Tolls. In the book, Hemingway describes a brutal execution of political prisoners by being thrown off a cliff. Though he never explicitly names Ronda, many believe the scene was based on real events that took place in Ronda's El Tajo Gorge during the Spanish Civil War. Hemingway visited Ronda several times and was fascinated by its beauty, its people, and especially its bullfighting traditions. And if you're a Metallica fan like me, you would have heard the song For Whom the Bell Tolls. Maybe that's Ronda in Arabic, and it looks like a cool restaurant. But look at this. I just want to sit here and do absolutely nothing. I must head back now. One moment you're looking at the bridge, the other moment you are on the bridge. This is the Roman bridge or the Arab bridge. It was originally built by the Romans, but most of what you see today is a Moorish restoration, which is why the locals also call it the Arab bridge. I just love the sound of the river. I had a great day and I'm back here in the garden where I started from. And I will leave you all with this epic view. If you like this video, you should check out my other videos in my Spain series. And there is lots to come from my 3 years of travel. I'll be posting new videos regularly showcasing my adventures from around the world. yes, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. See you all in the next episode where I will be visiting the two white towns of Spain, Ardales and Setenal de las Bodegas. Thank you.